Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to show you the socials icons block in WordPress Nextr. This is a series of videos taking a look at Nextr's blocks one by one. To get started, let's open up a brand new blank page to look at this block on its own. Once we're here, just a few housekeeping things. If this right hand sidebar isn't here, click on this button over here. It's called Settings. It's right beside the Publish button. Next, let's give our page a title. Okay, just to keep things organized. And last but not least, let's add the block itself. So let's click on the block inserter over here, and we can see Nextr blocks. All of them are purple, have purple icons. And you can see we have our social icon block over here. All right, just drag and drop that into the workspace. Let's close the block inserter. And right away, the default ones are Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Click them, nothing's going to happen. And this whole thing is our block. Now, you can see what makes this easy is that we have a whole bunch of options to choose from, 15 to be exact. And you can just click on these to see how they look like. And they all have animations. Well, most of them do. And you can just select which style you want. All right, let's go ahead and use the default one just to make things easier for us to see. And again, also 16, my bad. Make it a custom style, but let's just go with the first one to make things easier on ourselves. The next option here under the settings is social networks. So we can either copy or like duplicate it, or we can remove by these buttons, and we can use these 6 dots over here to rearrange them. We can also add social networks. By default, it's just going to look like that. And if we click on this, you can see it gives us a bunch of options. So we can mess with the settings of the link, right? We'll put a link over here, or we have some options to open it in a new window, add no follow. We can also use a dynamic URL to send our visitors to there. And we can also change the title, and the title of this can be a dynamic one. Okay, you can see. And we can just change the name of this. Let's choose some random one. Let's say, some of these are kind of passe. Let's go ahead and put Tumblr, and we'll have to say, okay. And we can change the icon color from here, right? We can change the background color as well. Let's make it something that's a bit visible. Okay, and then we can add a border color to this. We can also add a tooltip. Right? And we can also change the typography of our tooltip over here. I'll make it purple, and it's going to change over there. We can add another one. We can also change the alignment of everything in our block. Now we can also make it responsive by changing how it's aligned in desktop, tablet, or mobile. These are some support items, and we also have additional CSS classes over here. Next, we have style, and this is the usual things. We have our padding, our icon gap. Make percent, say 5%, right? Probably too much, probably 2% would be great. We can change the icon size from here. Okay, we can change the image width if there is an image. We can also change the global typography for these. So as you can see, they're going to change. We can also change the tooltip animations. Let's say 500. Okay, and we can also change the styles for the tooltips in general, and we have our advanced options here. So if you wanted, you can add global styles, spacing, additional spacing around the block, background, the border, on-scroll animations, right? If you wanted to do that, and these are just common to everything that's an extra block, right? And then some important ones, we have our z-index position, or our position settings over here, and responsive settings are also here under the advanced settings. So let's go ahead and click on publish and take a look at how this looks like on our site. Now, again, if you wanted to add links, you'll have to click on each individual one and either use a dynamic URL from something or just type it in manually. So with that said, let's go ahead and view page. And here is how our socials blocks, well, social icon blocks look like. And it doesn't really redirect anywhere because we haven't set that, but that's how you use it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos, or go ahead and check out our channel and subscribe to see more content like this.